NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Jets on Monday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up. And it's going to be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
Are we serious?
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Okay.
Now we talk about the phrase last but
First of all, I want you guys to go around the house and pick up everything that's on the floor.
It's the final game of week 1 and one of the most anticipated debuts around these parts in a long time. All eyes on the new number 8, Aaron Rodgers, making his first start as a New York Jet.
And think about it, wearing...
What?
I want bacon and cinnamon waffles and a sausage. Can I have that?
You want what?
I want bacon, waffles, and sausage. Bacon.
Okay, I'll get you guys bacon on there.
Bacon and bacon, eggs, and toast.
First start here in New York for the newest Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
Does that mean we can all exit and just enjoy the show? So much build-up, so much speculation, so many of us wondering how this is going to turn out.
I need all of this picked up. All this crap is thrown on the floor and all this picked up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Joe, did you hear that? Waffles and bacon? Okay.
Late signing let go by Minnesota.
Yeah, you guys sit on the
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
So 0, they said?
Again, it's Cook. And he gets forward up the
Girls,
middle.
take all the scrap up.
It'll be 2nd down.
Take your shirts.
So,
Or the angels.
getting his first run in a Jets uniform. Well, he'll get 3 of his first 4 games at home, but it is an intimidating slate. We got Buffalo tonight. They go to Dallas next Sunday, followed by a divisional home game against the Patriots, a team that's had their number, to put it mildly. And then the Super Bowl chance coming week 4.
Don't forget, behind them, the Eagles in week 6. This is a great way to open for Aaron Rodgers. If you've ever wanted a challenge, this is it. And this gives him a chance to show the rest of the world he's still got it and is still in this league.
Now Rodgers, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Lazard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Rodgers again now. From right side, we're going to be incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
We see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback. Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. 3rd and 9 here. Allen off the play fake. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
The Jets got solid production from Carl Lawson in year 1 with the team with 7 sacks. They want to be an even bigger presence in year 2 as one of the many playmakers in their strong defense.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, fingers crossed here. 1st quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run for it. Cook fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I tell you, you get the ball down near the goal line, you can be pretty sure that Dalvin Cook is going to get the carry, and he powers his way into the end zone.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that really runs downhill, and what I mean by that, hits a line with such speed and power that tacklers just bounce off of him. In a sense, it feels like the field is tilted, and he's running down at the defenders and gaining extra force.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Lazard gets the first down, and I still have to record my notes to remember that he was actually undrafted out of Iowa State. Put up career highs as the Packers' #1 receiver last season. The Jets hope that's production he can provide in a new shade of green.
Cook now off the read option. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Matt Milano, an All-Pro last year, in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Rodgers now to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Rodgers to throw once more. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. He got 29 yards that time.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Rodgers going to try and run. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Allen. Shoves him aside. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's 3rd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So Charles there on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive.
Leave your coffee pots and listen to my counter. Leave your cup of zeros.
Where's my coffee pot weighted?
They've got 3 now.
You,
They hope that unlocks their
leave
offense.
your cup of zeros hanging out.
And ultimately,
Yeah, I put away
gets
two
out to the 25-yard line. He's dropped at the 23. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones They've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. They've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goal.
Stephon Diggs still going. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And New York set to take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll dump this off to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. Cook now off the read option. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 61 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let me go check out again. I know we have a 1 week when we are going to Houston. Let me double check.
Rodgers again now. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scored right before the half ended.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Allen now on 1st down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Nick Chubb, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Russell Wilson with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We were treated to a strong first half from the new Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
What do you need, baby? She's in a meeting.
In the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
What?
I don't know where my cup is.
Okay. Oh, you need to find it. What does it look like?
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This the goal line, and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game.
What do you mean?
But very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard.
What?
But there are definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it.
Yeah,
I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To the air, Allen. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Well, if any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. A heck of a move. And they'll have the Jets first down as good running gets them to about the 44. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Cook now off the read option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Cook again. And able to get a couple of as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 15-yard line.
Up the gut, Fournette. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Yo, what's good? I just did some major testing for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to restructure Kittle's contract. And then we're going to reschedule or restructure Eric Armstead's contract. It's going to give you $37 million in space. And then you're going to sign Bosa to a 4-year deal. If homeboy, if your left tackle retires next year, which he should, he's like 35 years old, that'll free up a ton of space this year. I even simulated a year in advance to see what would happen, because it was like you only had like 10 mil left to sign. Bosa's really your only need to sign. Everybody else is like 70s. So, and I did this with Trey Lance on the roster. So
that means everyone on your sideline.
Yeah, so I did this with Trey Lance on the roster. And so that would, I think you'd free up even more money because his contract's going this year for you.
Last time out, they were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that.
When I advanced it to the next year, it's $7 million in cap space.
1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. Fights off the defender. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, that's fine. No, I'm doing the GM League. It's pretty cool. You just watch the game like you're watching a game. It's pretty awesome. I'm beating the Bills 20. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm the Jets, and this one I'm beating the Bills 24-16.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And this one goes
he's got. Well, he should consider concussion protocol within the week, but
now hang on here.
Oh shit!
Not what you
Dalvin
want to see because Dalvin Cook injured at least for the moment and in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Allen off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Girls, it's about to be shower time.
Action. Now it's Allen. That is caught.
It's shower time.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What do you mean?
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go with a big bank for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. A handoff to Fournette. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Fournette. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, and that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis from 4 yards out. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. And now out come the Jets. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. This one caught by Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 61 yards on the ground for him so far. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
To throw, it's Allen. Finds his rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
20-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
What are you doing?
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer 3rd, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't
Girls!
Are you giving them a shower?
No, I'm not giving them right now.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know, baby.
Now Allen.
Got it. I'm waiting for this game to be over and give them a shower. It's not going to hurt them to stay up for a little bit. They're up. Minute 46 left. They're up until 9 anyway, no matter what.
An opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. It would have been a long field goal, but fake doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So now Rodgers with a new team, but in the spot he's been before. Down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. The late fumble gives
Girls,
expected new life as they come up.
Get ready for showers.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
No, because it's already 8 o'clock.
Gets into enemy territory. This pass out.
It's already 8 o'clock.
Free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure
Yes.
that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He'll find Hill. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter.
What?
On first and 10, it's Hill. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
No, I said 10.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their
I don't care what Joe wants. I'm the
As
adult.
the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yes,
And
I did.
Get it here to the 10-yard line.
We can't be
Yes.
totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
I'll be right there. Go get your towels for me.
He's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. They'll run with Hall, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Whatever.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll,
What is
but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before, and this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late,
Babe,
right
here,
before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for
I'm
us.
the death on you.
We got to watch it.
Are you the
Yeah.
That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end.
Okay, so November, the first weekend, I'm going to the adult camp. Second weekend, I'm probably going to the kids camp with the kids. So all of us will be gone. Third weekend, me and you are going to Kids Day. Are we staying with Tina?
Yeah, we're staying with you.
And
Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Have you double checked that?
I'll make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's no problem.